A show of support and a harsh warning for Britney Spears. And here now to explain further why they feel Adnan Galib is so dangerous to Britney, two of his former girlfriends, Jessica Dwyer and Rebecca, who's asked us not to use her last name. Okay, so Rebecca, Adnan told you that he was a sex addict and was going to counseling. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. Actually, I was the one that told him that he had a problem with that and he needed to seek help. And he told me that he was going to psychiatry and Addictions Anonymous and therapy, that he had 5 meets a week. And so I guess he was working on that problem.
So you told him that he had a problem in dating multiple women. Mm-hmm. How did you know about this problem?
Well, it started when he was using an illustration of cups to demonstrate all the women that he was involved with. This is when I had first met him, and I had no...
An illustration of cups? What do you mean?
Yeah, he was sitting at a table and he had cups in front of him and he was telling our mutual friends, he was using them saying, I slept with this one, or I like this one more.
Okay, so talking about women, various women he was sleeping with like they were cups. Mm-hmm. This didn't turn you off?
I wasn't interested at that time. He was actually the one who pursued me, and he was putting thoughts into my head that everything was going to be okay, we were going to be together, and eventually get married and have children. He was always talking about.
So he could be serious with you,
yes.
Even though his tendency was to view these multiple women. Okay, so Jessica,
mm-hmm.
we talked with you and you shared your story with Adnan a while back. Now, you felt that Adnan was just using you for your contacts in the movie business in New Orleans, specifically with Brad and Angelina shooting mm-hmm. down there. Why do you think he might have targeted someone like Rebecca, that was 17 years old at the time when they met, and really had no contacts to offer him, completely out of the business?
Control.
Control.
I honestly believe that he has an issue with controlling women, mm-hmm. that he, I don't know, maybe gets off on it.
Mm-hmm. The fact that she's young, impressionable,
exactly.
trusting,
mm-hmm.
sure. And then, of course, you had just a really, really rough experience with him. To recap, you know, you guys dated for 2 years. You got pregnant. And real quickly, could you just tell us how he reacted to that?
When I first told him I was pregnant, he said, you've got to be kidding me. If you're telling the truth, I'm going to kill myself. And he threatened to take the baby away and move to another country, and I would never see the baby again. And then he continued to tell me that he wasn't ready for a baby at this time, but he called me an unfit mother and said that he was going to take the child, but he didn't have time, so I'm not really sure why he was...
Why were you an unfit mother?
I don't know. He called me unstable.
And what ended up happening with your pregnancy?
I was so stressed out because he kept telling me he was going to take the baby away. I ended up losing the baby.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, so you guys, even though you both had these really rough experiences with Adnan, you continue to have communication with him, and specifically, you, Jessica, on January 22nd, you sent him a text when you learned that someone in his family had died, and what did he respond back to you? Let's take a look at it here. It said, pray for my family, please, right? Mm-hmm. And this was the day that you later learned he was out with Britney. They were going to Pinkberry, and they had a motorcycle accident, and they were just out and about all day, targeted by the paparazzi. How did you feel knowing that he was corresponding with you in this personal way, and yet he's out with Britney Spears in front of the whole world?
Well, I knew at this point that he was a liar, so I didn't really... I mean, I did believe that maybe his family was having issues, but maybe not as serious as he made it sound to everyone. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if he just needed to get out of the spotlight and take care of things or what that was about. But he never gave me any details or anything. He just said that, and I just prayed for him. So.
You prayed for him.
Yeah.
Why did you pray for him?
I pray for him actually all the time because I feel like he could be doing a lot more with his life than he is. I feel bad for him. And I just prayed for his family because they are very nice people and they are good, upright people, and he's not like them at all.
Okay. Now, you've obviously been through so much with him, falling in love when you were 17, and how old was he?
32.
Okay. He was very rough on you when he learned about your pregnancy, and he blamed it on you, mm-hmm. right? He blamed this on you. He strung you along. You later learned that you guys were dating him at the same time, yes. And yet you've said that you still love him?
No, I'm not in love with him. I love him as a person. I choose to love him. even though he has hurt me, and I just hope that he can make better decisions in the future.
And any final words, Jessica, for Britney?
Just basically the same thing that I've been saying, that she just really needs to eradicate him from her life because he's not good for her.
Okay.
She's way too good for him, and she needs to get herself straight.
Jessica and Rebecca, thank you so much. Hollywood 411 reached out to Adnan Ghalib today for comment on this story, but he has not gotten back to us yet. We'll keep you posted.